Hello my dear friends. In the tutorial of React Native, we came so long and we created a lot of codes. So the links of the previous tutorial is given inside the description. So if you find this tutorial overwhelming, or if you don't understand anything, um, please prefer other tutorials which I have listed in the description. And there is also tutorial for backend creation of the application which I'm using for this application, so you can use that also, and you can study that, and you can see how to create a backend for an application which is a simple backend of Node.js and Express.js I have used in that. And in this tutorial we are going to see how to refactor some of the codes and how to set up the profile page, and how to what else we can do in this tutorial. Yeah, how to handle the errors in the application whenever we will come across. So let's get started to it. So the first thing which we are going to do here is we will refactor the reducer for the auth, as I said you earlier in the previous videos. So let's do this, and we will create a case for this which will be auth sorry auth user success, and it will return return will return a state. The state will be two things. One will be the token, which I'll cut from here and paste it here, and the login is logged in property, which we will access from store auth data. So instead of this name, we can simply write auth data. This name sounds good. Okay, and the second case will be, and the token will be something like this action.token, and is logged in will become true, and the second case will be if authentication gets fail. So that is the case which we will handle here. fail. If it fails, then this will be null and this will be false. And from every from each and every place where we have used token and is logged in, we will remove it. uh, yeah, is logged in token, so is logged in. Oh my god, here also here also here also here also is logged in false. Yeah, so we have removed it, and user logged out success. This is not required here. mm, Let it be here. We will remove this one from which place we have to remove. Yeah, so once the user logged out the application, we will remove the complete state. So at that place we will use this user logged out success. So at that time only we will remove this from here. Okay, so first case, auth user success, auth user fail, and we have removed the is logged in and token from every place. So fine. And now what else we have to do? I have already uh, used this auth data dot is logged in inside our main. So if you have not done, please do it. And what else? Yeah, you have to refactor the authentication function also. So once the user has been created, first will be loading, second will be dispatch, and instead of dispatch token here, we will dispatch the token for our auth user success. So this dispatch will go here. For fail, I think we need not to do anything. If user creation fails, what we can do, we can add the case if auth user fail, or simply use the case if creation fails, and then this one also, create user fails, login user fails. If these are the cases, then Why this is in black color and this is in red color? If I remove this, something happens? Nothing happens. Oh yes, so we have to use switch also, which I forgot to use. SWI TCS switch. Here action dot type will go, and then we don't need break because once we return, the function automatically stops executing. Return state. That's it. Yeah. So the auth data has been configured for our functions, and what else? Yeah, what else will become here? Auth token. This same dispatch will go inside our login also. So we'll dispatch here. This token is not required. Dispatch auth user success token, and I think the refactoring part has been done for this. Let's do one thing. Let's refresh the app and check if it is working perfectly fine. I have already created a user with this username, which is .com 1234567 8. Okay, why this button is not working? So we will go and check in the login page why it is not working properly. This props.dispatch login user this dot dispatch login user, it is coming from here. We are going here inside our actions. Create new user is this, login user is this. So auth user success token is response token, and once success it should go to app. Once it's success it should go to the app. So let's do one thing. uh, let's try adding a loader. Oh, is it a request timeout? It means we did something, we missed something, which is providing the IP address. So I will provide the IP address, which is this one, and we have to provide it inside our service. Previously it is 22, now it is 12 something. Okay, I have done this, and then and there you go. So the next part is providing a loader to this login. So until the API call is there, the loader should be appearing on the screen. So similarly we have done in the sign up. So I will import the loader from cum components. Components slash load loader. Loader has been imported, and then we have to go inside our view. Here we have to paste loader, not like this but like this, and we have to fetch something from the props. So it is a create user, it will be login login user, and then here will come if login user and login user dot is loading, and we will put it inside a bracket, and then we will use this add sign. And I think we have configured the loader. I will refresh the application, and then the loader is not coming. Response 200 came. Response 200 came. It did not went to. It did not went to. Yeah, because this loader is undefined. So I don't know why it has not thrown any error. I don't know why it has not thrown any. It should throw an error. So we'll see here. It is working fine. Let's do one thing. Let's npm start And now here we will do reload, and that's it. Let's log in again. gmail.com 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Why the hell the loader is not coming? Let's check this login user. Sorry, this dot auth reducer, that is fine. Login user, refreshing the application. gmail.com 5 6 7 8. Undefined. Why it is coming undefined? Is there wrong anything which we have done here? Login user, I think in the reducer, let's check. Auth reducer, login user. This is one mistake, which is a big mistake. We have to pass it here. Not only the login user, but auth data also. So if you do mistakes like this, please don't do. But yeah, if you will not do any mistake, how will you learn? So mistakes are good. Again, beneath @gmail.com 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and the loader appeared, and we are inside this page, which is yeah, this is empty and everything is fine. Is loading false, and yeah, so we are inside a profile page. Now let's do one thing. Let's print the name in the profile page of something like the username. So this this is a profile page for the name. So the name will come from get user, yes. So we'll do here const get user. Oh my god, it's not auth data, it's get user, and we are getting this user from this dot props. Okay, and then we will get the user details. So let's do also const user details. I don't understand, sometimes it comes in this color, sometimes it comes in that color. Okay, let's do this here itself. This is a destructuring. So const get user. Okay, fine. I'll copy this one and then we'll use it here. So if user details is there, then we need user details dot name. Otherwise print something, nothing, don't print anything. I will refresh the application. Okay, so now you see this profile page is for beneath, and there is a logout button. So now we will see what happens on the logout, on the click of logout. So I logged out and nothing happened. So it did not went anywhere. Response default status unexpected. Okay, so this is because when we will go to here in this one, what we are doing, async get state. So first of all, this auth reducer inside this create user, it does not have token anymore because we have refactored it for something else which is known as auth data. So here now we have to use auth data instead of create user. Auth data has the token and it will delete it. And as you see, user logged out success. We are not deleting any of the store data, any of the reducer data. We have used here, which is user logged out success, but it is not deleting our token and it is not making this logged out is logged in false. Okay, so on click of this user logged out successfully, what we have to do, we have to delete the complete state. We don't have to store any data. Okay, so for doing that thing, what we will go inside this and we will create a const const variable which name will be app reducer, and this will be equal to combined reducer. Okay, and then we will create a root reducer, root reducer, which will be a function, and it will be having a state and action similar to a normal reducer. And if, or yeah, let's do if. Simply we can do action dot typ type is equal to, and now here we will use this name user logged out success. If this, then state will be, what we can do, make it empty state. Okay, and this state we have to pass ret1 return app reducer. Here we have to pass the state and act action. That's it. That's it, guys. Yeah, so now let's check if this trick is working or not. Oh, one more thing, instead of returning the combined reducer, we have to return now root reducer. Yeah, absolutely fine. Now we will log out, and we came back to the login page, and as you see there is this error which is syntax error unexpected token u. This is coming because we have done inside our API service, which is this, and here we are trying to get a JSON object, response.json, but when I'm clicking on this logout button, I'm not getting a JSON, I'm getting a simple text which is user logged out success. Okay, so for handling that, what we have to do, we have to create a object which is response. First we have to take this response type as a text, response response type, no not type, response text equal to response type equal to, this will become text. Okay, so the JSON, if there is JSON also, it will be converted as a string. So then we have to use a try catch block, and we will create a normal variable which will be this response body. So let response body will be undefined. Then we will create a try catch block. Inside this we will do response body is equal to json.parse. So if this text has a JSON string, and it will convert it to JSON object, and if it is not, then it will throw an error. So if it will throw an error, it will go to the catch block, and if it is going to the catch block, it means it is a text. So we will simply use this, and this refactoring part has been done. And then what we have to do, response body is equal to response body, sorry, not response text, response body. That's it. And now we will check again if whatever we have done is correct or not. So one error handling for that one we have done here, and beneath@gmail.com. Here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. I clicked on this button. Yeah, fine. Now I am clicking on this logout button. I came back here, and you see there is no more error coming here. Okay, so there is one problem. This error handling we have done only for the status, which is 200. If the status is not 200, then it will go here. So for that also we have to do. And what else? Yeah, one more thing, this sign up button, it should be login button. So at least this small change we can do here, login. Okay, and then this error handling we have to do here. And just 1 second, I'll connect my charger, otherwise the computer will be shut down. So just 1 second. Very nice. Yeah guys, so the charger has been connected properly and it is working, and the Other refactoring for the error handling we will do here. So that will be same like this. Response body const let, we'll copy this paste, and instead of response body we will give the name error body. Here it will be error text, and again try catch block, we'll remove the finally, and this error body will be equal to json.parse error text. Okay, otherwise error body should be equal to error text. Okay, and this error body will go not here but here. Yeah, so one simple refactoring we have done here for catching the errors in a proper way. Okay, and we will not change this success and token anywhere. The success will be false if it is an error. So I think we are done for simple error handling here inside our application. And the second thing which we have to do is after the error handling, what else we can do here for this? Just replace so that the login button should reflect. Yeah, it is a login button, which is fine. And what else we can do here? Yeah, so at the time of login, if any error comes, how can we handle that? Like request timeout, or the data is not correct or something like that. How can we handle it? So that thing we will do now. So let's see how to do that. We'll go inside our auth reducer, and yeah, we have to simply remove this, which is not required, as I told you earlier. And here also it is not required. User logged out success. So you see how many codes we have deleted from this file. Just a bit configuration. And suppose I am on the login page, and if I am making the login request and I'm getting error, how can I handle it? So where is this one? Yeah, here. And one more thing I want to tell you, that when I'm making a async call, here I'm returning a async function. So this create user will be returning a promise. When I'll go here, if I'll do const response response equal to response equal to something like this, and if I log this one, then I'll get a promise here in this response. So let's check how it works. The application has some issues with React Native stuff, and the server is continuously running from the morning, I think. And we'll do again @gmail.com, and 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. I have done. Yeah, and you see there is a promise. So this promise is coming from login 68, right? Now we have to handle this promise by using async and await. So I will use await await and async async. Oh no, I do a lot of mistakes. This will go there, this will come here, and now if I do login, so I'll do logout, and I'll refresh the application, which is actually reload the application. @gmail.com. Here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Login. Yeah. So you see we got something which is undefined. Login success is loading. Login 94. Login 94 we got something. So which is a login user. Login user we are getting fine, but this is we are getting undefined, and this is we are getting undefined because we are not returning anything from the promise. You see, here we are doing all the dispatch and everything. So if success, it comes here, what we have to do, ret and return what? Return response. Okay, let's return the response. Okay. Let's return the response. Or let return response.success. Then if it is true, then it will be error. And also it will. So let return. Let's return response.success. And or we can do return true also. But let return this, not a problem. And here dispatch. After dispatch, we have to do return response.success, which is a failure. And I think we are good for this is a create user. Similarly, we have to do for, and yes, this will be not response, but this will be error.success. Here we have to do ret and return, not here. It will go here return return true true. Let's do one thing, let's return the response, because in the response there is a response body, inside error will be there, and those error we want to show to the user. So here return response, we have dispatched an action, we had done return. What else we can do, error, yeah, here again return, and here return. Fine. Now I'm going to refresh the application, and now I will log out, and then I'll log in again, like gmail.com, and I'll do something like this, and we are logged in, and you see login 68 is still undefined. Why, man? Why it is undefined? No, it's this time it is not undefined. This, see, it was a previous error. So login is 68, which have now response body is everything, success is true, token is this. Okay. Okay, now we will go inside our logged in, and we have to show an error. So we can do here, let's take this one inside a try catch block. Try catch block. We have done this inside a try catch block. So we'll check if response dot success success is not true, then throw throw response, and this throw we can get inside our catch block error as a error. And now there is a library which is known as alert. So we will alert, we will import it, and we will go on the side of it to see how to use alert. alert react native. We'll copy some bits, copy some snippets from there, which is like this. We'll click on this button, and then what else we can do? We'll go here. I think, yeah, so like this we can do here. Alert title will be something like login error, you can say, and text, we don't want this okay text here, so we'll remove it. We don't want a cancel text. Do you want cancel text? This also I don't want. Then what else we can have? Instead of cancelable false, we'll remove it, otherwise the pop-up will not go. Style equal to cancel, text will be cancel. Let's see, and we'll simply change it, unable to log in, and also we will log alert here, log error. And one more thing we can log, error dot message. So if is there any message, then it will print error dot response body dot message if is there any message or not. Okay, so if there will be any message, then it will print, and we will do a little bit of this so that if it is not there, then it should not. I don't know if this will work or not, but let's check. I think it will work, because if the first thing is true, then it should render the second one. Log out successfully. We'll go inside our here, then we'll reload the application. Reload part has been done. Then again something 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 login, unable to log in. So this is absolutely correct. And if I cancel here, something will go. What else we have to see? Response is not defined. Login 74. Login 74. The response is not defined. It is a const. RESPONS response. How can you say response is not defined? Because the error came cancel pressed login 75, which is undefined. So I think this one is undefined. Remove this. How can it say that response is undefined? Throw response. We checked what response we got here. Let's do again. Log response. Application crashed. We'll do set type something 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 something, which is not true. We'll go and see. Wrong credentials. It came something here, but login one, login. It came to login 75. Why it is not showing this login response? Because we are doing const here. So is it directly going inside of this error? Where it is going, I don't know. Login user. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's let it be. This is fine. Let's refresh again. So as you guys see, there are so many kind of errors we are getting. Login fail. Why I'm not getting the details here? Is there anything which I have done wrong inside this? So here, if it is not return, if it is not success, which is here, it is going to the cache block, return error, which is correct. So here it is returning the error, here it is login. That is the reason, no bro. That is the reason. So as you see, I did a small mistake and everything stopped working. And now we will go inside our login and uncomment most of the things. We'll let it be like this. And then again one more refresh. And then we'll type something here, we'll type something here, then we'll do login. And now this time we got login 70, 75. So we want to see the 75 one. So response body, which is the wrong credential, success, which is true, which is false. So fine. And then now one more thing. Sometimes you will get response body. Most of the time, I think you will get response body as wrong credentials or timeout or or yeah. So let's do one thing. Sometimes you will get the you will get inside an error message also. So right now we do not have error message, so we'll do if response, sorry, not this one, if error dot message is there, then we'll create a variable which is let error text, which is undefined. If there is error message, then error text will be error message, otherwise what? Otherwise error text will be error dot response response body. Okay, and if response body will also have that, we will check later if any certain case comes. So this thing will print here, error text will go here, and that's it. So I will refresh the application, then we'll do login, and here you see wrong credentials. Perfect. Now we will see the same stuff. Now we will do the same stuff which is here for our sign up. And because in sign up we can get multiple errors, because sometimes name can be small, too small, and sometimes password will be too small. So all these things we can get inside our this one, what do you say, sign up. So we'll go inside a sign up, and then some refactoring will do inside this. And what else we have to do? We have to simply cut it out from here, paste it here, and the action file we have already changed, so that is not a problem. Here we'll remove the log, because now we are sure that we are getting the error. Response text is not, then throw error if response body error text we are printing here. So one more stuff here, we will get let's make this error body as something went wrong, something went wrong. So now we will see this response body, what else it can contain. And here we'll comment out this code, let it be like this. We'll log what we have to log, simply log the error. Okay, and now restart the application. And why it is failing? What is the problem with this application? I don't see any error here. Try so it is a await, so it will be async async. Now we will restart the application. Do not crash, please. Yeah, it did not crash. Now we will type some name, and we will do something like, let's do create error, and the password will be, we went to the profile page because it is a 200 success. We don't want it to go to the profile page. Okay, so I have added something random, so we'll add something which is meaningful. Rohit, ROHIT@gmail.com. Password will be 123456, 6 characters only. We went to the login page. The error did not came. Yeah, because we have not thrown the error, that is why. And yeah, here we can see what it has in the response body. So it has errors object, it has a password, it has a message here. So we want response body, errors, message, which is this. So properties also it has. So there are so many errors we are getting here, and those things we have to do. One more thing we have to do, if what we have to do, if there is error, it should not go to any other page. So right now what happened, once the error came, it redirect to the sign up page. So those things we have to handle here. And how we can, why it is happening, because this main.js is getting refreshed by this is logged in false. So we have to check if the props has been refreshed, then only it should render this. If it is not refreshing, then it should not re-render. So there was a property which we had, like componented, something like component mount. What is the name of that? Should component update, yeah, I remember. So now we'll create a state which is logged in, right? we'll put it here, and if it is logged in means what? Means so it's only re-rendering, and if I'll do component did update, then will it render or will it not render? Component did update will not work here. Component should mount. Component mount is there, but should component update is there or not? Should component update. Should component update is there, I think. Using should component update, we'll see should component update is there. Wow. So this thing this thing we can use here, should component update, and what it takes, how it works. Next props, next state. We'll pass these two things here, and what else? You should component update to let React know if the component's output is not affected. And what it returns is invoked before rendering when new props or state are being received defaults to true. Okay. This method is not called for the initial render or when force update is used. Okay. So it's like this. And one more thing we have to use here instead of this should component update, which is gets should component update. Where was the list? Yeah, static this get state from the red props. So this also we will use here, and the same parameters will go for this also. And now what we have to do, next props is logged in. We have to do auth data, which is like this dot props dot auth data. If you have, then is dot props dot auth data dot is logged in, which can be undefined. Okay. And if it is not there, if it is there, then it should go to here, otherwise it should be false. Okay. Now this one, and here we can do if next props dot auth data and next props auth data dot is logged in is there. First of all, we are checking this, and then this one, which will be is not equal to next state, because we can't use this dot state inside this. Dot is logged in. If it is not equal to is logged in, means is logged in is true and we are getting false here, then we have to return is logged in as this one. Otherwise it should not update the state, so I think this function is not required, but still we can check. Yeah, and otherwise return null. It means it will not render the state. Now we have this is logged in inside our state, and we can pass it here as this dot state dot is logged in. Okay. Now we will refresh and check if we are fine, if we are correct. So I'll go here, I'll create a user which is HORIT Rohit. I'll create some email and I'll create a password which is 6 characters, 1 2 3 4 5 6, because in the backend I want it 7 characters. Error came, it came here. It means the logic which we implemented is not correct, right. So for that, what we have to do, we have to simply log next props and next state, so that at least we will know what is the data they both holds. They both hold. So again something, then 1 2 3 4 5 6 characters long. Okay, now we will see where it came. I think here. So it has auth data is logged in false, and here also is logged in false. It means is logged in false. And what else we are doing? Yeah, so once the props will, it will get no then once the props it will get, then it will re-render the data. That is also correct. So we have to use this function. That's what I got confused, but now I'm not confused. So yeah, here also we can check the same functionality. So first log, instead of using first log it, c log log, and it by default returns true. So return return, let's return false this time. This is for main. Yeah, fine. Reload the application which got crashed, which again got crashed. It means we did some mistake, and that mistake is, I don't know man, it is not printing the mistake also. I hate this application. I think this is here. So I think that mistake is here. Let's not return anything. Reload. Don't. Now return false. Reload. Crash the application. It did not crash this time. It means we are fine. And then we will do again something 1 2 3 4 5 6 and then sign up. Yeah, so it did not updated the application. And now we will see what we have inside our main 31. So it has a auth user which is false, and his logged in is also false. Now we will do one thing. So we will copy this complete stuff here, and if this condition is true, then return TRE true, otherwise RET1 return false. So this is working fine now. We will do some refactoring. Const auth data, and this will have is logged in, which can be, you can say, we will take it from next props. Okay, so now directly we can use this. If undefined is not equal to state, then return true, return false. If his login is undefined, first let's check this, because if once this, but I don't think so it will be undefined, because when we are refreshing the application, yeah, now we go here, now we type something here also, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then when we are doing sign up, it is on the sign up page. It is not going anywhere, because this logged in and this logged in uh, is equal. This is also false, this is also false, which is getting false from here. Okay, what else? So showing the error, because the error is too much. It's the error is too big. So errors have errors. It has errors. The message is there. Okay, let's do the error handling, which this is the main.js file. So close it and then sign up. Here we have to show the error. Yeah. So if error dot message is there, then this. If it is not there, so one more condition, else if. We'll remove this. If error dot res response body. First of all, we have to check if it has a response body or not. Second thing we have to check, otherwise it will directly throw the error response body of undefined. Response body of undefined. Yeah. So if response body is there, then errors is there. If it has errors, then it might have a message. Okay. It must have, I think, because this error is coming from server, which is a JSON error. So again, do we have to check it is JSON error? Yeah, because we are checking errors, so it means it has a JSON error. And then what we have to do? Message. Yeah, errors has a message property. Okay, fine. So error text will be errors dot message message. Okay. One more condition we have to check. else. So if it has an error body, then it will come here. It will come here. It will update this text, and then it will not go to this else if. Right? It will not go to this else if, and then it will print the error text here. So one more else if we will create, and we will simply check response body. Okay, because sometimes response body can be a text, right? In the case of login, as you see, we have created here I think response body is directly a text. Response body text, so we did. So here we are not getting that error. If suppose you are getting, then one more if else condition you can add here, and then simply write error equal to error dot response body. Okay, if error, okay, fine. So now this alert is here for us, which is a sign sign up error, which is fine. Error text is here and everything is fine. Now let's do again, and I hope this time it should work. Not login, sorry, sign up. Some name, some random email. Yeah, this email validations, you can do it, I know. So it did not throw any alert box, but why have it not thrown any error? So it should throw some error, man. It is not throwing any error. Let's check if it is going here or not. We will simply print this error text here. Log sync await is working fine. Error text, which is something went wrong. Sign up, something 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then sign up. Something went wrong, it came here. Then I think this alert we have not imported. My mistake, I do a lot of mistakes. And see, this guy is not throwing any error. That alert is undefined or something. How can I do all these things? Now once more, 1 2 3 4 5 6, sign up. There you see sign up is there, but there is no text. Why? Something went wrong. Dispatch token is null. Response body errors. Response body dot message is there. It is. Oh my god, I did a mistake. Errors. Password. But errors dot message is also there. Password something. User DB validation message failed. MESSHE. Errors have password. Okay, errors have a password. So instead of doing errors, we can simply do error body dot message. Okay, guys, because sometimes it can be password, sometimes it can be email. Right now it was a password error, so it thrown the error for password. But yeah, I hope you understood. So if it has a message, then it will go here. If it does not have a message, and simply response body will come. What else we can check? For now, let it be like this. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So as you see, user DB validation failed, password path is shorter than the minimum allowed. Okay, so this is the message which we got, and it came from the server. So yeah, so now I think you have seen enough the validations of login and sign up I have done. Rest of the validations you can also do by seeing what kind of, how many kind of data you can get from the server. So what you can do else, you can create a utility function, a function which will directly take the error from here and directly show the error message from that page. Okay, so these lines of code you should not have to repeat again and again in each file. In that utility function, how to create, I can tell you. You create a folder like utils. Inside that, create a file like auth.utils.js, like auth.utils.js. Inside this, create a class something error utils, and here just get all the data inside from the constructor. So here comes tructor constructor error. Okay, and here just do your errors, import this error utils inside your app, which is here import. But before importing, we have to export also. So export import error utils from where utils slash auth dot utils, and then just create, just instantiate, I think, or no, you can do two things. Const const new error equal to new error utils. Inside this, pass this error. Okay, and here you can do new error dot show alert. This you can do here, and then rest of the things you can just like I have done, copy here, go inside your utils file, here do show alert function, paste all this stuff here. Here you cut out from here, you paste it like this. Instead of error text, you create it like this dot error text, which is something went wrong. Then remove this one. If error dot message error text equal to this, this will be this dot and this dot. Okay, and then here you have to use it as like this dot error text. And one more thing you have to do, this instead of sign up, this also you can send from here like title, title. So this title you can refactor as this dot error title equal to title. Yeah, this dot error title equal to title. And this, for now, by default make it blank, or yeah, make it blank, but no, yeah, make it blank. And do one thing, just keep this error this side. So if somebody is not passing title, if you're not passing title from anywhere, that will work properly. And then what else? Yeah, this dot, instead of showing this text here, this dot error title will go here, this dot error text will go here. And what else? Everything seems fine, I think. And show alert, this. Let me check if anything goes wrong. Everything seems fine to me. And now we will go here, and why I went there, because I wanted to take the alert box with me. Now we'll take our alert here, and I simply want the alert. So we took the alert from there to this file, and I think we are done. One more thing, we just simply let comment out this code so that we will see what is going on with this text. New error dot show. Okay, so we'll refresh the application. Everything is fine, there is no error. We'll go back to the sign up page. We'll create a new user with some wrong properties, 1 2 3 4 5 6 itself, and then sign up, and the error came, which is completely working fine. So this, I'll remove it, which is, for me, it is not required. So this is what you can do. It simply reduces the length of code, which is a repetitive code for us, and you can see how our auth.util files is working fine. Yeah, so now if there is a message, then you simply use this one. If there is a something error body with or more else if, you can expand according to the error which you are getting from the server. So those factors you have to think, and you have to handle inside your constructor. Okay, and let's do one more time. So you can see there is a no title because we have not passed anything from our sign up. So here there is no title, so we can pass sign sign up error, and that's it. So now if I'll refresh the application, go back here. Okay, sign up error, so the text came from there. So that's it from my side for today. Let's see what else I can create, because I think this is the end of the video series for React Native tutorials. So if you guys have anything in your mind to learn more, just let me know the topics which you want to know, the, what do you say, anything about JavaScript or React Native or React or any other framework, which I don't know about any other framework, but yeah. So React Native, JavaScript, if you have any queries, concerns, please let me know. I'll try to create the video for that. And yeah, please do subscribe, like, comment, share, whatever you can do, just do it. Bye bye, take care.